Right now for something a little bit different here in America's Newsroom. I recently read an editorial in a college newspaper about something called the hookup culture. In it, a female student said that the routine of drinking and having sex and then pretending you don't know each other the next day was getting her down. She thought it would be nice if you could actually at least acknowledge each other on campus after one of these hookup episodes. So I asked myself, what is really going on out there, and what is this doing to our society in the long run? So we went back to school to find out.
Most of my female friends I have hooked up with or tried to.
You hear students talking about it on college campuses across America.
Grandma still uses hookup, but I don't think she means it the way we mean it.
So what does it mean?
Hooking up means having sex.
I think something in between kissing and sex, yeah.
The definition varies, but one thing is certain. The hookup has no strings attached.
Donna Freitas writes about that hookup culture, naming 3 characteristics to describe it.
Number 1, it's anything from kissing to different types of sex. And then 2, it's brief, anything from 10 minutes to a whole night. And then 3, you're not supposed to get attached. But more often than not, that's the part that really trips students up. They have a really hard time not getting attached.
Freitas surveyed more than 2,000 college students across the country. 41% use words like regretful, miserable, disgusted, ashamed, duped, and abused to describe their hookup experience. 23% expressed ambivalence.
36% said they don't feel casual about sex, but believe everyone else around them does.
Next morning you wake up, see what she looks like, and then maybe she gets your number.
Forget dates. Hooking up is the date.
It was like maybe you guys could have gotten lunch. Oh, but you guys hooked up.
Getting to know each other by getting it on.
People in parties just meeting up, dancing, and then you see them hooking up 2 seconds later.
Oh man, you made out with that girl on the dance floor just now. Oh.
Going all the way can turn into going out, but students say that's rare.
It's kind of hard to have a relationship in college because everyone is about this hookup culture.
If I find a girl that I find attractive, I want to get to know her.
And girls ready to go steady.
I have yet to been asked out on a date. I don't know if it's something wrong with me or if it's just the culture of the school.
But where do we go from here? You know, I mean, and how does this affect, or does it affect? Maybe it doesn't, you know, these kids' relationships going forward.
Well, one of the things that I think we really need to talk about as a culture is what is the meaning of sex given hookup culture, because we have to consider hookup culture when we're thinking about what is good sex or what do you want from sex, because all of those, you showed those words that students will use, regretful and empty and ashamed, that 41% of students, and how they respond to hooking up. But there's another middle group, about 30% of students who are really ambivalent. And I think that group is getting bigger because I think students are getting much better at hooking up, which means they're getting better at having ambivalent sex. So sex isn't about fun or even really about pleasure. It's about getting it done and being able to say that you did it.